first quarter to kind of get things going in the second and the rest of the game?
Kind of unexpected question. I think for us, we found a way to get it done. And I think the reality is it looks different from each moment to each moment. And for us, we just continue to grow. Obviously, there are a ton of guys that made plays out there, not just myself. There are a lot more plays out there for us to make, and yeah.
Jalen, coming out of half, Josh Sweat has the strip sack, and then you're able to punch it in very shortly later. How big was that sequence of events to kind of...
Yeah, I think to piggyback off of that question, you're talking about four turnovers, and you have 255 rushing yards. That's pretty impressive. And he did a great job.
What did you learn about DeAndre, him getting that amount of carries in a game for the first time with him?
Oh, not anything that I didn't know. He's a great talent, a great player, great person and teammate. He took advantage of the opportunity he had and had a career day. I don't know if he's ever rushed for a 175, but that's a hell of a job, and we needed it from him.
Jason Kelsey said that defenses these first two games have been doing a good job creating chaos, giving you guys a little bit different looks. Are you sensing that as well?
Yeah, I think, again, the same question y'all asked me a couple of days ago in terms of the disguises and all of that, and I think this is a disguised league. And sometimes it is quarterback versus defensive coordinator. All the time it is. And so it's an adjustment. Everybody's going to try and find the best way to attempt to slow us down, and it's about how we respond to that and how we execute. I think it's all over the tape that what we're capable of, and everybody's nobody wants AJ catching balls down the field or Devontae catching balls down the field or the threat, and it's about being able to attack those things even though they have that in mind. And so that's a development thing for us as an offense, and I talk about that identity that we're yearning to find. But you rush a 255, not a bad day.
Did you go into that drive, the 16-play drive, wanting to run it, or were you guys just taking what they were giving?
Which one?
The 16-play drive that you ran 13 times. You guys ran the ball 13 times, most of them inside zone plays. Was that them giving you guys that,
well,
or did you guys go into the drive saying we're going to run it?
I think we set the precedent for for how things are supposed to look, and that's the funny thing that makes me chuckle, because we set the precedent for how things are supposed to look, and you see all these beautiful balls down the field and all these big time plays, but we rushed for 255 yards. They didn't stop that, and that's a testament to the O-line. The way DeAndre ran the ball and other guys when they ran the ball and they had their opportunities. But winning looks a ton of different ways, and I say winning is the only thing that matters. Winning is truly the only thing that matters.
We saw AJ's frustration on the sideline, Jalen, knowing him as well as you do. What's sort of behind that?
Yeah, I think everybody wants to make plays and everybody wants to contribute. I have no worry about him. And he's a great player, great teammate, great friend, and we'll all do anything and everything with winning in mind.
Is it tough sometimes when so many different people want the ball? And last week, obviously, we were asking about Dallas Goedert and now AJ and everything like that. Is that kind of like a week-to-week thing?
We won. We don't want to make it bigger than what it is. Yeah, we're talking about external factors here. That those things don't matter. And what's said out there, that could potentially divide this group. It doesn't matter. We won.
You were able to hit that explosive to Devontae, 60 yards, and then you had a pretty good hit on the throw. Was that set up by the running game, or how did that play develop?
I just think it kind of happened. It was, it just kind of happened. Kind of a check there. Me and Smitty communicating, but had a big play in the game, and that's what everybody wants to see. So I'm happy they got to see one of those today.
Jalen,
You've talked a lot about trying to find this team finding its identity. A couple games in, any thoughts formulating in terms of what you're seeing?
I think we're a work in progress. We're a work in progress. What better way to be a work in progress and sitting in two wins out the gate in 10 days or however many days it was. So look, you know, we strive for progress, not perfection. And obviously we all have a standard for ourselves. Obviously, we demand the most of ourselves because of everything that we go through together, all the work that we put in together, and all of those things. We're just going to continue to keep chipping away. You know, we understand that this, as we continue to climb this mountain and we go on, there'll be different challenges that come along. But the only thing that matters is winning. Truly, only thing that matters is winning. And so I think if we can continue to develop, grow, learn from our mistakes, learn from our successes, learn from all of these different things. In fact, the same things that I'm saying now, I'd be saying if we lost. But the reality is, you know, winning is the only thing that matters, and everything is done with winning in mind. And for us, we just want to continue to grow as a team, continue to develop, and find that identity. You know, find that identity for us, and continue to grow together.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Thanks, everyone.
All right, that's it.